Welcome to the Graph Digitizer grid-line filter tutorial for the UN-SCAN-IT software. This tutorial will step you through the automatic graph digitizing process used to filter and ignore grid lines using the UN-SCAN-IT software. A startup screen will appear when the software is opened, and a pop-up menu will allow you to digitize a graph. This option can also be selected from the main Digitize menu or the Digitize toolbar. The image can come from a scanner, digital camera, internet, or other image source. The image to be digitized should be right side up, where the x-axis is in the horizontal direction and the y-axis is in the vertical direction. For this tutorial, we will choose a sample JPEG file with grid lines. There are multiple graph digitizing modes available. For this tutorial, we will choose the standard line mode for automatic digitizing and select the grid line filter in the next option screen. Multiple graph digitizing options will be presented, and you can choose the options that best fit your graph. Since this sample graph contains grid lines, we can select from the 3 types of grid line filters available in the UN-SCAN-IT software. Clicking the question mark button associated with the grid line filter option will give you an explanation of each option. For this sample image, the data line is darker than the grid lines, so we will choose the line intensity grayscale filter. This filter only works for grayscale images, so you will need to select the grayscale option in the color choice. When digitizing your own image, you can experiment with the different filters to find the one that works best for your image. The next screen is where you will place the setup icons on the image. General instructions will be presented at the bottom of the screen. Simply drag and drop the setup icons to the desired locations. A zoom window in the upper right corner of the screen can be used for precise location of the setup icons. The data color icon identifies the data line color you want to digitize. The grid color icon identifies the grid line color you want to filter and ignore. Locate this setup icon on the center of one of the main grid lines. The Xmin, Xmax, Ymin, and Ymax icons should be placed at the corresponding axis scaling marks and the appropriate values entered. The upper limit icon should be placed above the top of the data line, and the lower limit icon should be placed below the bottom of the data line. The flat spot icon should be placed just above a relatively flat portion of the data line in order to measure the line thickness. The begin icon should be placed at the leftmost part of the data line, and the end icon should be placed at the rightmost part of the data line. After all the setup icons are placed on the image, click the Digitize button in the lower right corner of the screen. If your graph is slightly tilted, the UN-SCAN-IT software will give you the option to correct for that tilt. The UN-SCAN-IT software will then automatically follow the data line. The software can also be paused using the button in the lower right corner of the screen, and the data points can be added, deleted, etc. After the data points are digitized, you can graph the data using the UN-SCAN-IT graphing features discussed in another video. Or you can return to the digitizing screen. The digitized data points can then be saved to an XY data file or copied to the clipboard. The data points can then be pasted into Excel or any other spreadsheet or data analysis program. Thank you for watching our UN-SCAN-IT Graph Digitizer Gridline Filter tutorial. Additional video tutorials are available on our Silk Scientific channel. For more information regarding the UN-SCAN-IT software, please visit the website shown here or contact us directly if you need additional information.